What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Just making sure I had my mic turned on. Been muted the last couple times I went live. So we are here. We are ready to rock and roll. Layout for the stream because for the Madden leak and overlays just work. Switch over actually. I started a franchise. If you can't tell from the title, I did drop a little bit of video on it with the New Orleans Saints, the one I've been running with all year on Madden. And I started a new one, though, and traded for Shedeur Sanders to bring him to the Saints. What's really cool about this, I'll show you guys before we dive in, and I need to make a quick edit anyway, is whoever made this did this on PC, and it was somehow able to be brought over to PS5. Yo, Chili, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming through the stream. Appreciate you. Because check out how they did the Shedeur. They gave him Dion's face. I don't know how. But I'm not complaining. I think this is dope. We are going to edit him, though, to have the same gear that we have in the thumbnail. So we'll go black sleeve. When I edited him, I did it kind of based on how he was at Colorado. Excuse me. But let's go ahead and we're going to edit this real quick. One thing I've been doing is this roster that I found, they didn't use like the generic faces that Madden is known for. Like, you have the same generic faces. They actually took like other faces from the guys that are in there. Yo, what's up, Ron? That are already in the league, and like moved them around a little bit, but they didn't do anything for gear. Oh, I don't want that. I want here. Oops. So what I've been doing to make it just easier on myself is, like, when I play a team, I kind of look at the rookies that they have, and I'll pull them up and do like a quick apparel edits, basically. But we're playing the Panthers. I don't even. There was their first round pick was a wide receiver, wasn't it? And I've been thinking about doing this just for everybody else, just going ahead and this is their guy right here, right? This is their first round pick. I just need to look up and see what kind of gear he rocks. There we go. And make sure that it's correct. I won't do anything else, but I do like... Okay. I'm actually cool with that. And look at that face, though. Dude, this looks just like him. I need to dive in this a little bit more. Like, I did drop the video. I think I dropped the video, but I need to dive in on this a little bit more. Like, some of the rookies that they've got in here are pretty awesome. Like, some of them you can tell like what they did, you know, and how they got the face, right? We already talked about they used Dion's face for Shedeur, but I haven't even paid much attention to Milroe, like what they did for Jalen Milroe's face. They just used an existing player here. But dude, that wide receiver for the Panthers, man, he looks really good. And then like for the Giants, they did I mean, it's better than the generic ones, right? They just, for Jackson Dart, I'll take this all day. Was it Aiden Hutchinson? I'll still take that. And they get the, I don't know how they do the eye plaque. The PC guys do that. But that's literally Aiden Hutchinson, who is still got his face, right? They just tweaked it up a little bit. What these PC guys are able to do and share for PS5 guys, pretty freaking sweet. But we're not really gonna spend too much time on that. We're gonna actually dive in to the game, which is gonna be with the new Madden sliders that I dropped a little while ago. I've been kind of playing around with something. Not touching the sliders, like the auto subs, the penalty sliders. I haven't touched those. Been playing around with something else. I still need more hands-on before I even really, you know, dive into it too much. But I will probably at the end of the stream ask you guys, if opinion, if you noticed anything, if you saw anything that stood out to you that maybe that's a little bit different. With this tweak that I'm trying for 3 different positions. Do we want to rock the all blacks, or I'm thinking, can I go with the, no. Yeah, I think I want to go that route. And I'll be honest, I have not set my formation subs for this. I've been, between everything I've been trying to do, and I hadn't even been streaming as much, I haven't spent the time doing formation subs, but I wanted to get a stream in. I'm not gonna lie to you guys though, I was pretty upset yesterday when I did the SGN League stream and my overlays weren't working. And I was like, oh man, I gotta make new overlays and all this stuff. I'm kind of digging this new red and black. I have red as one of my main colors for the SGN logo and stuff, and I'm kind of feeling this overlay. Like, this is the first time I've seen it in action, right? You don't see it in action when you're making it, you just see what it's gonna look like. So anyway, here we are. I did play the first preseason game. I did drop that video with Shedeur and how that went, and then I just wanted to get to the regular season. I simulated, did my draft class generator, strength generator, You know, pretty much auto sorted the depth chart for the most part, other than a couple, you know, main things. I guess I need to do formation subs. I need to switch some stuff up for my defense, because I got my cover linebacker Pete Werner is just like got his hand in the dirt to rush the passer. I don't want that. I need him playing coverage. That's not his MO. So we'll start Shedeur off. Little bubble screen maybe. Get a nice little, there we go. Little completion to start the career. That's what we're looking for, man. Just get him going a little bit. Mathelin Jr., thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. Appreciate you. Start off with Kamara. And I was kind of looking like, you know, this is the time of year too where you kind of start thinking about who you want to use for a franchise in Madden 26. And I had a lot of fun with the Saints this year, and they were a challenge with the cap situation, and that challenge with the cap is a little bit better with Derek Carr retiring, but he retired and they don't have really any answers at quarterback. You know what I mean? And you got Alvin Kamara's up there in age, and the defense, their three best defensive players are all like 35. You know, you got the Honey Badger, you got Demario Davis, and you got Cam Jordan. And so those guys they're good, but they're old. And so you're looking at the Saints are going to be a tough rebuild going forward. But then you have teams that would be like more fun. Oh no, that's not what we want. Like the Giants, dude. The Giants look to be like are going to be so fun. You got Jackson Dart waiting in the wings. You got Malik Neighbors. You got Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scadaboo. You got Abdul Carter and what's his name on the? Oh my! I had the guy I wanted just a second too late. Thibodeau, right? Rushing the passer. Shoot. Well, back-to-back sacks is never how you want to end a drive. By the way, could someone tell me how's my audio versus the music audio? I want to make sure that ratio is good. If I need to lower something or raise something, please let me know, because I can only hear the music. See right here, Pete Werner, hand down, rushing the passer. That's not where we want him. Ooh. As I say that, he gets a sack. All right, then. We go 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9. Yo, Hollywood, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Bro, do you have any speculation on where our College Football 25 trailer's at? It's the 24th. We're officially a week. Last year's came out on the 17th of May. We're on the 24th, no trailer. And then this year's game is coming out a week earlier than last year's game. Ooh, I hate that. That's ugly. Coming out a week earlier. So we've already trimmed the gap from last year's release of the trailer to release of the game. It's 2 weeks smaller already, and we don't have anything. Didn't know if you had any speculation. Thanks, Hollywood. I appreciate that. And for those wondering, Shedeur Sanders experience, but he's in the Cleveland Browns. He should have went to New Orleans. Like, he should have came here. And so I wanted to right the wrong. Like, it was really weird that Cleveland took 2 quarterbacks. Like, you don't, I don't know. It just seemed really weird. And so I traded them Carl Granderson. You guess it's Monday, a holiday. That'd be a really weird day to release it, but I mean, you could be right. Normally they bring out a blog though too, so man. They ain't giving Shedeur any time. We gotta protect over here. Nope. He was supposed to... I hate option routes in Madden. I hate them. Because you have no idea... Like, I understand there's option routes in real life which exist, but unless you're gonna build the AI, which we know the AI in Madden at the offensive line AI, bad. Quarterback AI, bad. Late game clock management AI, bad. And the custom, the route option AI logic is bad. He has an option to sit or break an out route right here. He's matched up against a linebacker. It's Brandon Cooks. Matched up against a linebacker. He has an option to go 4 yards, 5 yards, and sit, or break it outside. This is Brandon Cooks, a wide receiver known for his speed, covered by a linebacker. And the AI logic, I'm reading this and I'm like, yeah, dude, mismatch. Get outside where you can turn up field. He can't keep up with you. That's my thought process. And that's what I throw, anticipating. But the game's logic says, no, we're going to sit right here, taking away the advantage that we have over this linebacker. And by the way, this is all pro difficulty. Every single gameplay slider is at 50. No gameplay slider manipulation here. This is how the game's operating at an AI level. On an option route. If they did nothing other than fix the AI logic in this game for 26, if on the field was the exact same, no improvements to boom tech, no new animations, no fix to the pass trajectories, nothing. If they only fixed the AI of the game, how the defense covers, how the quarterback plays, clock management, ball carrier AI, understanding to use moves. If they only fixed AI, might be the greatest Madden of all time. No, it's not even a might be, would be. There we go. I like the off-target throw. I'll take the off-target throw. We'll take that one back. Thank you, Bryce Young. I mean, he sailed that one. But this is just so you guys know, this spot option route to the slot. That's what we ran last play when we had that interception. Oh, I gotta go quick. Quick. Ah! No idea what's going on. Threw another... I had no idea. I didn't even get a chance to read the defense. Shoot. That's how you know all the gameplay starters are at 50. Everybody intercepts everything. They got Jerry Rice hands. How they didn't tune the interceptions better, I don't know. But either way, that's my mistake. I took too long to pick a play. Didn't read the defense. Didn't have time to read the defense. All right, we'll settle down. Next drive. We'll settle down. Settle in. All right, let's hold him to 3. I thought he was going to get about 2 more yards than that. He had a nice cut right there. I do like seeing him coming out in 2 wide receiver sets, though. I will say that. Because they're definitely more likely to run. And they do on second. I like that. And I like that cut right there, too. Look, I am not a biased person, y'all. I will give credit where it's due. I like this. Looks to stretch it outside. It's definitely not there. Look at Pete Warner. I like that little cut right up into the hole. I like that. So yeah, Powers, with franchise, it's built on code after code after code, and that's why it's so laggy and choppy. And yeah, the menus are really ugly. Like the menus from Madden 07, 08 are 1,000 times better than what we have now. But what makes these menus worse is that they're so choppy and laggy because they're just built over other years' menus. That's how we've seen the old coach walking around in the office, you know, that was around in Madden like 20, 21 or whatever. That's how it's glitched through. Like, we have literal glitches of that happening. Like, that's, like, you can still see it. They just copied over it. That's not the right way to do things. That's the fast way to do things, but it causes problems. But I hope with Josh Lumen's return. Oh my. Okay. You know, he does understand what we want. I mean, don't get me wrong, franchise mode was lacking the last time he was with the company. But there were times when he was there where it was not, and the man built NFL head coach. He knows what we're wanting. And the thing is franchise mode still gets a lot of views on YouTube. People do rebuilds. People do like these. I put the best player on every, best player from every state on, their state on one team, or I took every team's best player of all time, and they do all that stuff. That can only be done in franchise. And people eat those videos up. So put more time and resources into your franchise mode. Yeah, it's not a good start for Shedeur. 1 for 4, 12 yards, 2 interceptions. His only completion was a bubble screen. Or a RPO, excuse me. We got to get him going here. Little underneath route to Cooks. There we go. We'll just run inside zone with Kamara. But yeah, there's a couple teams. So I was talking about the Saints. I was talking about the Giants. Wow, good play. Good tackle. The Titans, obviously, are one. The Carolina Panthers. Here we go. Oh, okay. I wasn't even stiff arming. He just did it on his own. The Seattle Seahawks. The Oakland Raiders. You'll probably never catch me doing Raiders because they don't have really any alternate jerseys. They just got the silver and black, and then they also play in a dome. So I got the double whammy of not really any alternate jerseys and then in a dome. And it's a brand new dome, so I can't realistically do a rebuild of a stadium like I did for the Saints here to get them outside. I love the Rams too because I love their old jerseys from the 2000s, man. There we go. All right. Settling in. That's a very tough first quarter for us. But the positive is that Shedeur started off struggling in our preseason game with the against the Cardinals, and then he got hot. There we go, good run. Dolphins will be hard to rebuild. Yeah, Dolphins would be too. Jets. Sorry, I forgot about the Jets. Jets wouldn't be that hard. Their biggest thing is quarterback, right? Like, how is Justin Fields going to pan out? But they got a good running back. They got a good wide receiver. They got a good corner. They got a pretty good defense. It's really the quarterback. Ooh, that actually worked out really well. Nice time. Oh no, he was down. Tell me he was down. That was an excellent play call. That replay showed me nothing. He was down. He's down. He's down. He's down. They better challenge this. Thank you. I get paranoid sometimes. It didn't trigger right away. He's down. There's no question. Yeah, he gave us the ball back. There we go. Running the ball pretty well. 10 for 54 so far. Oh, what do we want to do here? I don't know, they're kind of that alignment kind of has me thinking I'm going to hand it off. Nope. I thought I held X to hand it off, but apparently not. Either way, it worked. Got the first down. This might work. This might work. It worked. Woo! You never know. It worked. Let's go. Got Shedeur a touchdown pass. Whew. Alright, he settled in. Haven't really pushed the ball down the field yet, but that's okay. We'll play around with little tight end screens, RPOs, bubble screens, you know, We'll get the ball pushed down the field when the time comes. Part of the reason it's tough to do that is he hasn't had any chance to throw. Their pressure's been unbelievable. Good run. I need to start throwing in some shells. No, don't do it. God dang it. Quarterback AI. Okay, if no one's open at this point, even though you have a check down right here. What? Why run? Why? You have a check down. Uh-oh. That's a good play call, 3rd and 11. I'm gonna bring a blitz. I'm gonna bring this weak side blitz. Always the spin and turn. Always. Always the half, so you don't see what's going on in front of you, and you turn and you don't even know what's to the left of you. That doesn't happen that much. And it happens every time they try to scramble in Madden. And that's what sucks, is EA did something really good when they worked on fixing the contain. Because we knew people, the online community, spammed rolling out with quarterbacks to extend the player scramble. So they built in way better contain logic. Fantastic. And they do a much better job containing. What they didn't do then is, oh my god, I threw another one. I'm so bad. They didn't fix the quarterback logic to compensate it. It's like, do one good thing and then completely ignore the balancing act that needs to be done. It's fine, let them score. We'll get the ball back. Oh. I am making horrible reads right now. And the thing that sucks is that guy was open, I just threw it too late. Threw it way too late. Oh, okay. House call? Oh, not quite. Huge run. Huge run. Thanks for the replay of the guy running on the sideline, EA. I'm super excited that I got to relive that. I didn't get to see the whole play, you know, the cuts out of the backfield or, you know, all that. I just got to see him running down the sideline. Take them out of the game, bro. Take replays out of the game. If you can't do them right, if you can't full send and give us good replays, Take them out of the game. That was a quick answer. And it counts as a touchdown pass, too. Uh-oh. Let's just man up here. They haven't done anything, man. It's our freaking turnovers. Uh-oh. That was a good play. And a good throw. They're passing. At least that time he got rid of it. Oh my god, I whiffed it. I thought he was going to step out of bounds. Still whiffed the tackle. Yo, N890, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming through the stream. Appreciate you. Run the ball, Carolina. You've been running it good. That was a good throw. We had good coverage, and he still just threaded the needle to McMillan. Come on. Let's hold him to 3. Now they run it. Let's pass it 5 times, run it. Pass it 5 times, run it. Nice swat. Man, I thought he was going to get that completion, man. I thought he threw a dot. Luckily swatted that away. Alright, we need to answer here. Apparently the trick is just to hand the ball off to Kamara. Any time he's bound to take it for 70 yards. Let's get this out here. Let's run a little RPO. Looks like we should have a decent look here. Oh, and they blitzed. Oh, block! Dang it. I thought when they blitzed off that edge, We needed one block. Dang it. We're going to draw right into the blitz. Did not know they were going to blitz, obviously. Third and long. Let's protect like that. Wait. There we go. Oh, we might have a free rusher. Use your size. Thank you. Oh, had the free rusher. Had to get rid of it quick. I want to see if I had a better option. I mean, he caught it and we got the first down. But I kind of thought a free rusher meant that it was going to be the safety. And I thought we could win that. No, I went the right spot. Look it. I didn't even see this side of the field. But that's covered. Olave has a one-on-one, which normally I would take a chance on. Just used his size to kind of box him out. And he didn't get both feet in. That's going to get challenged. I'm not challenging it. AI logic. They should be challenging this. We'll get a free play here. There we go. I told you, man, we'd start slinging it with Shedeur when we needed to. Get the right looks. Take time making the right reads. That guy shouldn't be a free blitzer, but I'm gonna run this. They didn't have any linebacker over the top. We get to the second level, he's 2nd and 1. I want to take a shot here. I really do. Chaos, this is the first game, bro. I started a new one with all the new rookies and stuff. And we're playing last season's schedule. But the guy advanced everything, so it's just this year's rookies. So this is our first game. Let's get down. I like this. We're going to run a little clock too. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I never know when is a good time to stream on Saturday mornings, right? Because you got people in all these different time zones, and I try to pick a good time, so it might be a little bit early for you. Appreciate you. I like this. We're running the clock. We got a one-on-one here with Juwan Johnson. I might take that. No. Step up. Oh! Oh, nice. You're in the UK. That's awesome. Use all the ATD stuff. Dope. I haven't been able to get into 2K that much, man. Like, I build the sliders, but I haven't been able to, like, get into, like, a franchise, really. I get into, like, Pee-wee's franchises. Like, I'm watching his stuff. But I've been more into the Madden and College Football Dynasties this year. And then, you know, playing, you know, a couple other games here and there. And there we go. There we go. Got his third. Got his third. So, we're at least matching his interceptions with touchdowns. It won't look that bad. Yeah, him and his cousin Kenny are my favorites to watch, for sure. The way they tell their stories and the way they do things and the way they break it down is just unlike anybody else, really. I'm a big fan. Yeah, he actually he dropped his episode 3 yesterday, and then he's working on. He's about to. I know he's got this stuff done for year 1 because he texted me yesterday asking what the intangible edits were again. So I know if he's doing intangible edits, he's already he's at least in real life advanced to the next stage, which means we should be getting gameplay soon with his new look sons. I told him that's what I'm most excited to watch, is his gameplay, because he was telling me, he sent me some screenshots of games that he played when he was testing the sliders, and like they were barn burners down to the wire. Great games. I was like, man, I'm excited to have this, be able to watch it, you know. And this is the time of the year where he can really actually dive into his series, because he doesn't have to cover all 30 teams right now in the NBA, you know, all the games that are happening and do all that stuff. He's got literally the conference finals and then the NBA finals. So it's not near as much time consumption for him as far as what he needs to watch, study, all that stuff. So I can invest more time into 2K. Like the summer period is his best time, you know, to drop the content and get it out there and keep everybody entertained. I mean, 2K doesn't come out, so you think, well, we got June, July, August, comes out in September, so we're still 3 full months away from 2K. 2K needs to come out in October again, honestly. It comes out way too early. We don't need 2K dropping a month before the preseason even starts. We just don't. Push it back to October like it used to be. Like, 2K tries to come out, and it's like Madden just came out. Madden comes out the middle of August. And then you have NHL comes out the beginning of September. And then you have 2K, and it's like, bro, you can't overwhelm sports gamers all at one time. Like, spread it out. Most people that play 2K play Madden, and vice versa. So I wish they'd spread it out. I mean, the game always used to come out the first Tuesday of October, and then for whatever reason they decided just to release it a month earlier. And I'm like, you don't do that. I mean, even look at Madden last year. They came out, what, the 16th last year? That's preseason. Come out in preseason. You could definitely do that, Chaos. Or do I have PB channel link? I can get you one, Hollywood. Give me a second here. He's got he decided a couple years ago to break away from his main link that he used for the Through the Wire, which is now the On the Board, you know, Numbers on the Board, excuse me, that they do on ESPN. So we made a new one. I'll get it to you. Give me 1 second here. I'll pull it up and I'll drop it in the chat. He just, yeah, I'll actually pull up his new rebuild series he's doing with the Suns. I'll pull up give me 1 second here, coaching adjustments. I'll pull up his, the episode 1, and then you can just watch episode 1, 2, and 3. They'll all be right there. I'll just send a link to that. Yeah, Hollywood was asking, Chaos, on YouTube. So I'm live streaming to Twitch and YouTube right now. I do a dual stream. Where's my P's on my subscriber list? There we go. All right. No, you're good, bro. Yeah, I dual stream. All right, here he goes. This is the first episode, Hollywood. He's up to episode 3 now, so he just does it, and the way he breaks it down and talks about how he does everything, the way he it's just unbelievably realistic. Unbelievably realistic. And it's so entertaining. Like, even if he doesn't have gameplay in some of these episodes. it's still so entertaining the way he comes up with these ideas. And like the trades that he just did in episode 3 yesterday. Oh man. The way he processes them, puts them together. Now the last one he did, the big one, I think it was a great trade. Like it would happen. I personally hope that something like that does not happen. Because I like him where he's at. But I thought the one with the Magic and the Blazers and the Nuggets was genius. I never would have thought of that. Oh, come on. Yeah, no problem, Hollywood. I appreciate you coming through and hanging out, man. You and me, Hollywood, you and me and Smitty and SimFB, we need to schedule, do like a little round table, like, talk, like we could stream it when we get some college football information. I think that'd be really fun. Like we'd all stream it to our own platforms if we want, or just do it all on Sims. It don't matter, or yours, or it doesn't matter to me. I think it'd just be fun for us to all sit down, have a couple specific topics that we want to discuss regarding information on the game. You know, dive into other aspects of things too, and just kind of have a little fun little conversation. Let it go for like an hour, 90 minutes, something like that. I think it'd be fun. Oh, it was good for all sides. Yeah, I liked all the trades he did. They were extremely realistic. I personally just like, you know, Giannis where he's at. But the rumors are rumoring, you know. Ooh, we dropped it. Okay. Run the ball. You're at the 1 yard line. Like the fact that they're at the 1 yard line and they're throwing it. Oh, they read it. But they're running it out of the shotgun. Why are you doing that? Hey, turn around and hand it off. Like, go under center. I don't understand. There we go. Hell of a 3 because they couldn't just go under center, go goal line formation, I formation, and just pound the rock. Oh, no, they're not kicking a field goal. We're gonna do this. Double up a wide receiver. No! Nice run, Chuba Hubbard. Man, we got a dogfight. Take away all the sacks and interceptions. It's been a pretty good game. Yeah, we don't need to see your highlights of getting sacked and throwing interceptions. They're not going to show the good stuff. So we'll just... Ooh, that safety's creeping. We might have an Olave deep ball here. I gotta go... Oops. He got back. Couldn't get rid of it. And I was pressing the wrong... I was trying to max protect and I had the wrong button held down. Like an idiot. Oh, thank you, threaded the needle. I thought that guy was maybe going to get a hand and swat it. Alright, how's our blocking looking here? We got a free rusher. Can't have that. We got a free rusher from the side that I'm looking at. That's what I like. Oh, yeah, he can't block because the ball wasn't out. Okay, way to fight, Kamara. All for nothing. Shoot, they sat cover 2. He held him, so I thought maybe I could get to the flat and get it out. I had to go quick with the free rusher. I mean, we knew we had it. It was just, can you make him pay? Couldn't do it that time. Oh, good play. Get in the backfield. All right, 3rd and 8. Let's get off the field. We got to do a zone. We're going to go dime here. I haven't called any dime plays yet. We get a zone overload 3. Overload 3. No. I don't like the blitzes out of that dime front. And they ran 4 verts. Why are you running 4 verts on 3rd and 8, bro? EA, man. It's... Don't understand the play call logic. Been running the ball pretty successfully, but the run-pass ratio is awful. Yeah, they ran it. We were ready for it, though. That time. Why'd they get a 5? We got them for 5 yards? What? Where's the ball at? They didn't give him progress. It should have been right here. That's his progress. If anything, it should have been a 1-yard loss. They gave it to him all the way back where he dropped. That's not a 5-yard. That's not how it works. Time out. You get your progress unless you give it up. He did not give up progress. He's in a tackle animation. There, his progress is stopped. We could call this the 37. They snapped it from the 38, or excuse me, the 47. His progress is stopped. They snapped it at the 48. He's not giving up progress. He's in a tackle being dragged backwards. He didn't give up his progress. Yet the game marked him all the way back at the 42 and called it a 5-yard loss. I'm wondering how often the game is doing this. And so yards per your rushing stats and your yards per carry are skewed. That's a 1-yard loss, not a 5-yard loss. And then what's it going to do? Now you go from 3rd and 11 to 3rd and 15, which means they're going to run 4 verts. Or a screen. Let's see what they ran. I bet you it was the 4 verts. Scoob, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? So this time it worked. It kept his progress. Bro, I'm pretty good, man. Been wanting to hop on and game with you, but I just 2K, man. All the stuff that's been going on with it. It's been hard for me to. I've been wanting to. I've done it a few times. Then Badge Plug's most recent video made me want to get NBA Live 19 again and play that. It's so good. Alright, so there you can see the first down marker. Here, he gets the first down. There's the first down marker, excuse me. Gets the first down. Gets pushed and tackled back 8 yards behind where it was. But this time they give him the first down, which is the correct call. Oh no. Dude's a beast. Stream lagging out a little bit? And we got ourselves in a hole, man. We need. I mean, I'll take. Nothing. Jeez. Tried to thread the needle, I'm lucky. Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. I just haven't played the 2K part in a long, like 2K in a long. So I was thinking, you know, that's what I was saying, like the NBA Live would be fun. You know, watch it, but the game's pretty fun. This is a big play right now. Oh no, we're not going to get there. We got to go for it. 4th and 1 from the 4. And we gotta run a fake 10. We haven't been able to stop him in a while. Oh my, that's the ugliest fake punt I've ever seen. What kind of fake punt play is that? Well, I also wasn't prepared because I didn't know when it would trigger. But they, like, I didn't know if they'd complete the whole meter or what. I could have caught it right here, and I had a lane right there. But I was caught off guard because it didn't let me complete the whole kick meter. But the inside shouldn't have been open. They're supposed to run that way. That sucks. That doesn't even make sense. Like, we're going to start running some shells. We need a big play. We need a defensive stop. We need something. It's a good cutback. 3rd and 1. We'll see this to start the 4th quarter. They're not running this play here. They shouldn't. Again, AI. Take it. What are you doing? Take it down to the quarter. The AI in this game needs so much help, more than any other aspect. It's a good return. All right, it's a 2-touchdown game. We just need to move the ball. We were doing fine in the 2nd quarter, man. We had, what, 3 touchdowns in the 2nd quarter? We got a 1-on-1. No, okay. Woo! Was it? I thought he wasn't going to turn around. Got him in a cover 1. That last play. Good to go. That's a big time play. This is a big time play. Yep. Let's go. Big time play from Kamara. I'll hit him with an RPO quick. Ooh. Let's see how they defend Johnson here. They didn't take... Oh! Oh my god, no way! I thought I had a huge play! What? He releases him. That's a touchdown, you guys. That's a touchdown arm, 1st and goal from the 5. What? Again, EA, fix pass trajectories. This stuff does happen. I will say that. We've seen this happen. But again, let's get some pass trajectory on this. I didn't rifle that. I'm catching this, and even if he reads that, I'm turning upfield. I'm probably stiff arming him. I'm getting down somewhere between the 10 and the 5. What a turn of events, man. Wow. We were marching on the field. Great play call. That was even a great play call. That was a great play call. They should be running the ball right now, and they're passing it. Passing it again. Oh my, tackle him. 3rd and inches. Jeez. I gotta mid-blitz it. Why aren't they running the ball? You just gave him a free first down. Now they're in field goal range. We're already down 13. Now we're in the 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversion range if we hold them to 3. And they haven't ran the ball once. We get the ball up 13 in the 4th quarter, and they're passing it. That's the logic of EA. Why? You can't excuse this. It's just your run-pass ratios are built for online players. It's built for head-to-head recommendations. It's not built for franchise and what the CPU should be doing. All right, well, it's still going to be it'll be 16 points, so 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions. Not out of it just yet, but we are running out of time. That last drive, we were down there. We were. It looked like we were just dog walking them down for a score. Yuck. Man, I don't even know what to call right now. They're in that zone, and we didn't have time at Tampa 2 for our crossing routes to do their thing. Oh, Brandon Cooks with an option route. Oh my! I'm done, dude. I am freaking done. He has EA. Where's the logic? Where is the option route logic? Look at this. He has an option to do an out route or a slant over the middle? Where is the logic? What's right here? Nothing. Nothing's right here. Where's his defender? Outside leverage. Where does an out route take you? Outside. Where does he have a wide open, nobody within 15 yards, 10 yards of him at minimum? Way to go. The slant route. I can't wait. Option routes are you have to be on the same page, but it's like the wide receiver makes the decision, right? And the quarterback just kind of goes with it. If I'm a quarterback, I'm not thinking he's going to go outside right here. Look, he's got outside leverage. Why would he go outside? Look at this. Inside. That's like 13 yards away. How's the slant route? I see this. And I go into my throwing animation. But instead of taking the slant, which is a for sure first down, he decides to go out, which I do not know. I have no way of knowing this at this point. Because you got to throw your guys open in this game. If you wait till they're open, you typically waited too long. You got to throw guys open. So when I see slant as an option, I plant my foot and I let it rip. And as I do that, he goes outside. This is out of my hands. This is the game taking something away from me. I have no control over this throw going to where it's going. I want to throw it here. And I'm throwing it before he makes his break. And so then it just becomes an interception. But in what world is Brandon Cooks been a great wide receiver for a long time in the NFL? A veteran player. Very smart. In what world is he getting pushed off his release by a defender with outside leverage, and Cooks has an option to go inside where there's not a defender anywhere near him, and the man says, you know what? That's too easy. I'm going to take my option route and turn and go into the defender who's sitting there in position because he's in a zone, and that's his responsibility. The worst, again, I said at the beginning of the stream, you guys weren't here. If EA didn't touch anything gameplay related for Madden 26 and just fixed this bullshit logic, the quarterback logic we've all seen from the CPU, offensive line blocking logic, and play calling / late game clock management logic, if they just fixed the AI in this game for Madden 26, that's what I'm saying, Judah. And this was an option route. He had the quick slant was his main route, or he had the option to break off and go inside here. He diverted from his main route, which was the slant, which is wide open, to run the option route. I have no control over it. I thought he was going to go, and I'm trying to throw him open so we can get where we need to score. It's Brandon Cooks. I'm trying to hit him quick, catch, run. He's got a safety here, run. He's fast. Get like another 15, 20 yards. The AI is so bad. So bad. You cannot excuse this. Not a single EA dev can hop on and look at this video. We've had 2 instances now of option routes. This happening. All gameplay sliders are on default 50. All Pro. You can't excuse that. You can't excuse that. I'm not even going to finish this game. I'm so like... That's 2 interceptions now where I made the right read based off of having a wide receiver on option route. I see the clear, logical choice and think the wide receiver, Brandon Cooks, in both instances, is going to make the same play. Oops. And instead, he makes the most boneheaded, uneducated football play you could make. And it results in 2 touchdowns. And when people make at the game cheats, this feeling that way, whether it's true or not, EA said that no, it's not true. Our only option is to believe them. But when you have that happen, right? You think about the events that we had happen in this game. We had the first one happen with Cooks, right? Which I broke that down. That first interception on an option route. We had a guy intercept an RPO pass. Like, okay, that has happened before, but all right. And then we just had this one. 3 interceptions, all at crucial parts of the game that have stopped us from scoring and led to them scoring. You can take 7 points off the board for us on the 1 interception on the RPO. Give them 7 points off of the interception that just happened. That's a 14-point swing. We're down by 23. 14 points cuts it to 9. The other interception that happened from Cooks led to I believe a 3, led to a field goal. And it would cut it to 6 points. If they scored on that one, which I don't remember, and we can look and see. If they scored on that one, nope, they didn't score. Wait, let's see here. Let's look. Hold on. Maybe they did score a touchdown off of it. I think it's... Nope, they didn't. Nope, they didn't. They didn't score. Well, they might have here. Hold on. Right here, interception. And then they scored right off of it. Let's see if this is the one. No, that's not the one. So we get at least score. I know they've scored 3 because we were on our side of the 50. We could take off 17 points of the 23 points that we lost by from bullshit. Man, I don't have a lot of games like this on Madden that has this stuff happen. But it feels like when it does happen, it happens all in one game, which gets so frustrating. I'm gonna try to clip that stuff down and make a video on the AI logic, but that's definitely frustrating that just happened right there. You know, normally we're lucky, and if it happens, it's like one time, or we got a lot of games where it doesn't happen at all. you know? Frustrating. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry that wasn't a very good game. I guess we had a good first half, but that was not a very good game. I'm gonna try to, I will make some videos off the AI logic there, but I'm gonna be back with a stream. We got a holiday weekend here. It's lunchtime. I gotta go eat some food. Gotta go cut the grass, run some errands. But I'll probably be back with a stream later today, this evening, or for sure tomorrow at some point. So appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with me, checking out the stream. Until next time, y'all. Peace.